Hello guys, this is a video on the top 10 mandatory upgrades that you will need to do on your Slash two-wheel drive, or for that matter, most Traxxas two-wheel drives. So the first upgrade you will need is shock caps. These will blow off in any jumps, just racing tracks, anything. These things will blow off. These are the aluminum upgrade ones. The stock plastic ones look like this, and they blow off extremely easy. The second mandatory upgrade that you need to do is shock towers. These are the Pro Line ones. Do not buy these. They crack and they're pretty brittle. They give you more adjustment, but just go with the RPM ones. They're cheaper, much better in my opinion. Front and rear will need to be upgraded. So if you're going to get new shock towers, get the RPM ones. I'm trying to see if I have an example of a shock tower. Here's a stock rear shock tower. They crack right here, and this entire bottom piece shatters off, and it's awful. So get the RPM ones. Do not get aluminum shock towers, because they will rip out of your chassis down here. The third, I believe, mandatory upgrade that you will need to do on these is axles. These are stock axles. I made a video on how to replace axles in these just earlier. But these will break. Only reason I'm still running them is I have spares of them. Literally even I've broken them on brushed motors. This is on a Sidewinder 4th, Sidewinder 340 400 kV motor, and I've broken these axles on XL5s. I would recommend something like give me a second. I don't know if I have them. No, I do not have them. I would recommend the Traxxas Metal CVDs. They are really good axles. Or MIPs, but they're a bit pricey, in my opinion. Fourth mandatory upgrade that you will need is the front bumper. As you can see, this support likes to crack, and the bumper's made out of a rather soft plastic, so it's going to wear out and crack rather quickly. I would recommend upgrading the front bumper to an RPM version. Fifth mandatory upgrade you will need is, if you have the high center of gravity chassis like this. This is the high center of gravity chassis. This, as you can see, that's where the bottom of each side goes. This is going to make your car handle so much worse. Some Traxxas two-wheel drive Slashes come with an LCG chassis, like this. These will make your car handle a million times better, and they're relatively cheap to convert, about 30 bucks. 100% worthwhile. The sixth upgrade would be these turning block, or caster blocks. They basically just blow up on Traxxas two-wheel drives. They're brittle and not very good in general. So either get aluminum or a RPM one. The seventh mandatory upgrade is the rear camber blocks. I would recommend RPM for these, or aluminum, STRC if you're going to go aluminum. These are fragile, RPM or STRC are not. Ninth of mandatory upgrade would be this Servo. Stock Traxxas ones are sad and slow and sore plastic geared. So if you will probably want to go to a Power HD servo or a Savox servo. Well, here's part of a Savox servo. It's all disassembled right now. This Savox servo is genuinely one of the best servos I've ever had. And I think it shouldn't be reversed on camera. But, yeah, it's so fast, so tough, always works properly. The 10th upgrade I would recommend is the rear bumper. The stock Traxxas ones have these little arms that go over the frame and only a couple screws on the sides holding them in. As you can see, this arm's already grinded down to the fact it doesn't fit on the frame anymore and it wobbles. There's no wheelie bars, so if you have a brushless system it scrapes. Go to something like a RPM. RPM makes the best bumper out there. You can attach lights, you can attach a low profile wheel bar, high profile wheel bar, any color you want. Yeah, they're just really good bumpers. So, that's your top 10 upgrades that you need for your Slash, mandatory, whatever you want to call it, and they will make your car 1,000 times better and much more enjoyable to drive. Drive, durability, bash, whatever you want to call it. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed, hit the other button if you didn't. Subscribing would really help me out, help me get on my way to monetization so I can get better equipment. You don't have to watch crappy quality stuff. Yeah, thanks for watching.